Hey everybody, we are going to take a quick trip around the yard. Got a few flowers that I want to highlight today, but again, we're probably not going to do a full yard tour. Had a little bit of a scare this morning when I came out to feed the goldfish. I did not see my new goldfish in there anywhere, and I waited for about 5 minutes and I never did see it come out. So I was beginning to think maybe it had gotten taken by a predator of some sort. And a little while later when I came out, I did see it swimming around in there. So I just got done mowing the lawn. I just got done skimming the pond to get all the grass off the surface. Well, a lot of the grass off the surface, most of the grass off the surface. And apparently that has got that goldfish spooked enough that it has gone to ground again. I do not see it. It's probably buried down in the leaves in the bottom like it was earlier. So the goldfish is still in there. The pond is still doing okay. Sadly, our deep blue purpley columbine is done, but we still do have these columbine going here, and my wife has begun putting her planters together. She always does a bunch of planters every year, and we put them around the yard in different places. So there's one of those. But the real looker of the garden at the moment, this is really what I wanted to get the video of, is these black iris. They are absolutely fantastic. They look like they're made out of satin or velvet or something. They're just so beautiful. And of course they are bearded iris, so if you look in there, they actually do have the beards and everything. They're just really hard to see because everything is so deep purple there, it almost looks black. Again, if we look at the new buds coming in, they really do look almost black. So these are definitely the showstoppers at the moment. I have several more buds coming in down here. Have another one right here that's going to be blooming soon. And I believe this one is also black iris. They're starting to divide up and spread around a little bit, but we don't seem to have any flower spikes on that one yet. So that is the real showstopper. Like I say, pretty soon we're going to have phlox blooming everywhere. The hostas are going to have flowers on them. We're going to have lilies blooming. Then we will do more of a full yard tour. But again, in the meantime, I just wanted to walk around and have a look at a few particularly special plants that are in bloom at the moment. This hydrangea, this peony over here, or peony if you're my mom. This peony is fantastic as well. Absolutely beautiful. Huge big flowers on them, and they smell incredible. These are the ones we're really looking forward to though. These are almost like a buttercream sort of color. They're really pretty. These smell good too. My wife actually likes these better, but I think these big pink ones smell the best. I have several more of those getting ready to go. If we look around here, we can see a couple more of these pink ones. Got another one of those pretty lemon cream, vanilla cream, whatever they are. Amazing. So those I wanted to get. All these daylilies will be blooming. We're going to have daylilies out the wazoo here pretty soon. Our flag lilies are also blooming over here. Ooh, we got more black iris over here. They don't get as much sun over here. And these don't look quite as dark. These might not be actually the black iris. These might be something similar. The foxglove are actually starting to go too. I did not realize that. We have foxglove all over the yard. It comes up like a weed. In fact, I just got done mowing and I mowed around this one just because it'll be nice to have a little flower in the middle of the yard. And that's what it looks like when you have more moss than grass when you try to mow your lawn. Not having a good time there. So these flag lilies are crazy looking. These were all at bloom out at the reservoir not long ago. But of course we don't get the sun and everything you do right on the water's edge out there. So ours are always a little behind. Really neat little flower though. So alright, that is that. Azaleas are done. Don't really see any. Well, I guess we can go around the top side. Excuse me. I swallowed the wrong way. I guess we can go around the top side here. We'll have a brief look at this rhododendron. It actually looks better from the bottom side. You can see my wife's been busy up here. We're trying to clear out this sort of dead zone in between the beds and just incorporate it all into one big bed all the way across the front. So keep calling these flowers by the wrong names today. This rhododendron is looking pretty amazing. Last year we didn't get much on it at all. The winter was really harsh and it really beat it up bad. Got a lot of wind burn on it and freezer burn. But last winter, didn't have much of an impact at all. Just beautiful. So let's continue on and around. There's a sea of hostas that we didn't plant any of. They just got there. Really thought we were going to lose our Japanese maple there last year to the dryness. I kept trying to water it, but all the leaves turned and fell. By September it already didn't have any leaves on it, and it came back looking fantastic this year. This tree is almost as old as we have lived here. It's about 20 years old now, and it's only that big, so really like that Japanese maple there. Glad it came back with vigor. So I don't think we have a whole lot to see over here. Just everything's starting to fill in and look good, but I don't think there's any really particularly impressive flowers in bloom at the moment. I don't know what these are, but they're really pretty. They're starting to go. We have two of those actually. This is another one of them. And this columbine here is really pretty too. That's a really pretty shade of purple. It almost doesn't even look like a columbine when you look at the flower. It doesn't have that sort of signature honeycomb in the front like columbine usually does. Sometimes it's a really sparse honeycomb. It looks like 5 or 6 little chambers. Other time it's a really dense honeycomb. But this one doesn't have any of that sort of honeycomb look to it. Let's see if I can find another columbine. I'll show you what I mean. This is a really basic one right here, but we should get an example of what I'm talking about if we look inside of it. See how on the front it has that sort of honeycomb shape on the inside? That one did not. So very interesting. I've never seen a columbine that doesn't have that shape. I'm looking at the foliage. It's definitely a columbine. So very interesting. Never seen one like that before. I'm glad we stopped and had a closer look. So alright, everything else over here is just green and lush and coming in. It's lots of hostas and ferns and all that kind of stuff. We'll go through one day and have a proper yard tour. I don't have time today because it would take forever just to go through this side of the yard alone, let alone the whole yard. And so we can just have a quick look at how lush and beautiful all this is coming in. And then we are gonna head on back over to the pond and wrap it up. We'll have one last look at those black iris because those are just absolutely stunning. So there you go, everybody. Crazy beautiful black iris. Hopefully the algorithm will pick that as a thumbnail for me. If it doesn't, I'll pick it myself. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you real soon on the next one.